Morning, Trumpets. It is Monday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Rocking the Star Wars thing today. We are on page 27, line 4.9. And we're talking about ties. Now, ties are a curved line that connects notes. Looks kind of like a slur. The difference between a tie and a slur is that a slur takes place over and across different notes. A tie connects the same note, the same pitch, and essentially it just adds notes together. Okay, let's say I have 4 quarter notes in a row, C, D, E, F, and I'm going to slur those. All right, I didn't use my tongue except for the first one. I just blew and I'm moving the fingers. Now what happens if I have 4 C's in a row? They're all C's. And I'm going to use my tie to connect all those together. Then it just becomes... It's just a whole note, right? We just added those notes together. So we say, well, why don't you write a whole note? Well, that's fine if you're in the same measure. But if you want to connect notes, say, across the bar line, now you've got to have a tie. Or if you want to have a really long note, you need ties. That's what that's for. With ties, you have any length of note you could possibly imagine. So far, we've had whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, whole, half, quarter, and eighth, 4, 2, 1, 1/2. We've had dotted halves. That's good for 3, right? But with ties, you can create a note that lasts any number that your heart desires. Okay, so that's what the tie is for. So tie, that's the key. They look the same, but a tie connects the same note. A slur means you don't tongue on different fingers, different notes. So if you look in the blue box, it shows a quarter and half note tied to a quarter note is the same as a dotted half. Okay, or 2 quarter notes tied together is the same as a half note. Again, no real difference within a measure. You can do it either way. If you're going to go across the bar line, that's where you need the ties. So let's do 4.9. Key of G, 1 sharp, F sharp. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go. I think I'm too low. I was. Let's start over. There's the G. Ready and go. Rest. Okay. Count in your head while you're going. Impulse it out. You'll get it right every time. How about 410? 410. I'm not going to bother to repeat on this. Let's say the notes first. Ready and go. D, D, F, D, D, F, A, B flat, A, G, E, F, G, A, F, D, E, F, D, rest. And it repeats, okay? Key of F, 1 flat, B flat. So the Fs are naturals and the Bs are flat. First out for both. Here we go. There it is. 2. Ready? And go. Do it again. Rest, and then repeat. Okay? Next page, 2.8, 4.11. 411, 3/4 time. And if you look now, we have some that are tied across the bar. So that's the big value of tied notes. You have a half note tied to another half note across the bar. 2 plus 2 is 4. You can count that to 4, but you really need to be counting your head 3/4 time. 2, 3, 1, 2. All right? 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. It's 4 beats, but in order not to get lost in the measure, that's kind of what you need to be thinking. Here we go. 3/4 time. In fact, let's go ahead and clap and count this. Ready? And 1 and 2. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then the repeat. All right. Notice that we clap on slurs, right? Those are new notes. Those are different notes. The only difference is you're not starting with the T. Tied notes are not new notes. All we've done is we've taken one note and made it longer. Don't think of that as two different notes. Think of it as one long note. So we don't clap it again. We don't tongue it again. Don't think of that as separate notes. That's just one long one. Here we go. 411. Ready? And 1 and 2. And it repeats. I goofed up a slur in there. Let's do that again because why? What's our tempo marking there? Allegro. Allegro. This should be fast. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Ready? And 1 and 2. And I miss that F natural at the beginning every time. I'm thinking F sharp. We've had a bunch of F sharps. I got F sharp on the brain. And it is an F sharp later in the song, right? They put the sharp in there. But we're in the key of C. No flats, no sharps. So without that little tic-tac-toe sign, the sharp on it, I should have been fingering Fs all the way along, all through, and I kept short-circuiting in there. All right, that'll do it for this lesson. We will move on to new things tomorrow. Have a great day. May the 4th be with you.